You there, Rustico?
Hi, Milton.
Anyone in there
Yes,
with you?
we're good to go.
Okay, thank you. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Today is Wednesday, May 28th. Welcome to the Development Permit Panel. With me today are the Director, Arts, Culture, and Heritage, Marie Fenwick, and Director of Policy Planning, Josh Hopkins. I'm Milton Chan, Director of Engineering. So Development Permit Panel, we just deal with items of form and character, such as parking, architecture, landscape, etc. The panel does not deal with land use and density. Those are determined by council. And this is the opportunity for the public to delegate on items relating to form and character. Once it goes to council, there is no opportunity to delegate at council. Rustico, is there anybody in council chambers?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. There's no one in chambers right now.
Okay, thank you. So I guess now we will go on to minutes from the last meeting. Do we have a motion to adopt the minutes of the DP panel meeting held on April 30th, 2025? Moved. John, do you second that? Okay. All those in favor? Any opposed? That is carried. Okay, so on to item number 1, development permit 24-043129. Applicant Sharif Senbel for 8640 Alexander Road. And the recommendations that a development permit be issued which would permit exterior renovations to the existing building at 8640 Alexander Road on a site zoned auto-oriented commercial. So I see the applicant is here. Would you like to proceed with your presentation?
Yes, thanks for having us. Thanks to staff and to the panel. Let me just share my presentation here. Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Good. Okay. So, yeah, as described, this is an exterior upgrade to an existing hotel. I was the original architect on the hotel back in 2003, and then in 2007, we added the West Wing here. So it's been 20-some years, and as many bank branches and hotel chains, renew their look, update their look. La Quinta is got a new La Quinta signature look. They're calling it a modern, fresh look, De La Soul look. This upgrade is really just to come in line with other hotels in the same chain throughout North America. So that was the application. We're just doing a cladding upgrade. Really, it's just the cladding that we're upgrading on this existing entry portal and on their feature tower, what they call the iconic La Quinta Tower here. That's what we came in initially with our application, and through the application process, planning staff recommended some additional upgrades, including some sprucing up of the landscaping along the boulevard and some additional landscaping in the Port Cochere Island here. The landscape is, the owner takes quite a bit of pride in his landscape, but in the landscape, and he's got some feature palms here that have were originally planted and are doing quite well, but we're just kind of filling in with some shrubs, grasses, and ground cover around, some of which is native species, including a BC rhododendron and a bearberry shrub. So this will be, again, in this island here and along the boulevard. Additionally, the staff recommended that we add a canopy here, weather protection for pedestrian access from the south entrance to the project or to the building, to the existing building. So that's kind of an overview. This is the existing condition. This is that tower, the porte cochere. These are the palm trees here. This is the portal on Alexandra Road here. So the proposal is just to introduce this porcelain cladding system that's part of the new La Quinta look around this tower here, around on the pillars here of the porte cochere and to the entrance portal. So these porcelain panels, they come in 3 shades of I guess brown, and they are sort of randomized, and you see that they have different colors to give it sort of a textured undulating look. So we're just introducing it here around 4 sides of this upper part of the tower, which kind of daylights above the adjacent roof, and on the front and slim sides of the tower here. This kind of, it projects a little bit out of the building facade. Similarly, again, at the base of the porte cochere here. This is the entrance portal with same cladding, porcelain cladding system here on the upper part of the portal. And this is the canopy on the south entrance here. We tried to keep it. We didn't really want to introduce a new sort of architectural element. We tried to keep it kind of as discreet as possible, kind of introducing a very minimal glass canopy that wouldn't. We have there's a kind of a big arch here, and we didn't want to sort of interfere with that design element that was introduced back in 2003. So yeah, it's a fairly, I feel, straightforward project, and we're happy to answer any questions from the panel.
Thank you. If you just stop sharing your screen.
Sure.
Thanks. Mr. Reese, are there any staff comments on this?
Yes, Mr. Chair, just a couple of staff comments, if I may. Given the scope of the improvements associated with this proposed development permit, there is no servicing agreement associated with the proposed development. Staff appreciate the efforts taken by the applicant to introduce the sloped glass awning as the secondary entrance onto Alderbridge Way. This helps provide additional weather protection and support city's objectives for walkability in the city center. Additional pedestrian safety improvements on site include the installation of vehicle wheel stops at all parking stalls adjacent to the pedestrian pathways. There is an existing utility right-of-way, which is proposed to be modified and replaced along the Alderbridge frontage that allows for public right of passage to facilitate future improvements along Alderbridge Way by the city at a date in the future. Prior to building permit issuance, the applicant will also be required to obtain an arborist contract to supervise all improvements within any of the tree protection zones on site as part of their building permit works and undertakings. That concludes staff comments.
Okay, thank you. Any questions from the panel? Go ahead, Marie.
Presentation. Are there any changes to any of the lighting on site, either on the facade or in the landscaping?
They're introducing an LED strip around can I share my screen again?
Yep.
So there's just an LED uplit strip here. That's the only real. And I believe we're going to introduce new fixtures under the porte cochere just to be more sort of energy efficient fixtures under there. But that's the only real adjustments to lighting, exterior lighting.
Thank you.
Go ahead, John.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just a quick question. Thanks for the presentation. Really appreciate it. I just want to clarify the location of the revised planting. I guess you mentioned sort of the entranceway. It sounds like there's a couple other areas in the parking lot area that are being upgraded.
Yes, they're highlighted here. So this is and this they're both within these kind of red areas, red highlighted areas. So there's some planting here. Can you see my cursor?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. So there's some planting here. Actually, this is a kind of a blow up. So this is the portal here. So there's some planting here along the driveway entrance. On the other side here, we've got some planting along the boulevard and along the driveway entrance here, and then here around the existing palm trees. And this is in this area here.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't have any questions. So just to confirm again, Mr. Clerk, is there any public comments, questions, letters associated with this application?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. There's no one in chambers to speak on this item, and we have no correspondence for this item as well.
Okay, thank you. So now on to panel deliberation. Yeah, just a couple quick comments from me. I do appreciate the presentation and the collaboration with staff, given the kind of the limited scope of the improvements and willingness to work with us on some other site improvements. Marie, John, anything to add?
Nothing further to add. Thank you.
Further.
Okay. So can someone move the recommendation then?
Yeah.
Moved and seconded. All in favor? Any opposed? That is carried. Thank you. And this will go to council probably once all the conditions are satisfied. Okay. So next item, new business. Is there any new business?
No new business, Mr. Chair. We do have items that will proceed to the next scheduled meeting of the Development Permit Panel, which is Wednesday, July the 11th.
Okay, so I guess that brings us to item 3. The date of the next meeting is June 11th, 2025. And I guess now we're adjourned. Thank you.